Hello beautiful singers, this is Valerie White Williams and Vocal Splendor Studios, and today I would like to talk to you about how to pick the right key. There seems to be some misconception in the singer community, for those that don't have a musical background, that there is some perfect key for you, like the key of E flat, that's my key. It doesn't quite work that way, because the key is going to be dependent on the song that you're singing and the vocal qualities that you need to bring to that song. So a lot of vocal coaches say the way to pick your best key is figure out what your lowest note is and what your highest note is and find something in that range. That doesn't quite work. It's very simplistic. The better way to look at your song is look at the concept of what we call tessitura. Tessitura is an Italian concept which is not about the range but about where the majority of that song hangs out. Does it hang out in the middle voice, the low voice, the high voice? Sometimes there's two sections. So you want to do is see where the tessitura works for you. That is a better idea than just the high notes and the low notes. I would struggle with a song that has a low tessitura. I tend to have a better high voice. I have some low notes, but if I have to stay there for an extended period of time, it's not really the best for my voice. I technically have those notes, but I want to spend very little time in that range and go back to where I'm comfortable. Vice versa with a lower singer who has some high notes, but she doesn't want to hang out consistently there because it would be tiring. So it's not about how high and low you can sing, but the quality of the voice in those ranges that's more important. Now, when it comes to belting a glory note, which is really important for pop singers, you definitely want to find out where you have that really clear, clean glory note and what that note is. So if you're planning to go to that glory note, that is going to determine the best key for you, because you want to be where you are in that sweet spot, and then the rest of the song will hopefully fall in line. So go for that glory note and plan around that. Now, one other thing about keys I should say, it really depends on if you're working with a backing band or what you're going for, because some keys are more difficult to play for musicians than others. So if you're playing in the key of B major or C flat or D flat or say E, which have a lot of accidentals, that could be a little bit difficult. So within the glory note concept, you want to make sure you're playing in playable keys for most people. Unless your band is really great musicians and play any key, then you don't need to worry about it. But if you're playing for a jam session or you're going to perform with musicians you don't really know, you want to be careful to play minimal accidentals and not too many sharps. So that's basically it. It is a trial and error. I go back and forth with keys. Sometimes I go, wow, this key's perfect for me. I'm going to use this key, and then I'll go back and go, maybe I should try a different key. So it can change, and it also changes based on the vocal quality that you're going for. If you do a cover and you're going to do something more stripped down, sometimes it works to change the key to something different because you're going for a different effect. So lots of things to consider. Don't be afraid to do trial and error and find that perfect key for you as you develop your voice. And again, once your voice gets better, your range gets better and you have more choices. So that's about it. Let me know what you think on this video. What keys work for you? How do you find the right key for you? And does it matter in what settings? Working with musicians, a lot to speak on this topic. So please leave your comments below, and thank you again for the likes, subscribes, and shares. I so appreciate it, and I look forward to making more videos for you later. Take care. Thank you so much, and have a great day.